A poem there, Yaminado. Almost 1 year. Yeah. Studio, there, everybody put a Maya.
But we be able to
Yaminado.
What's me a constituency be so far? 33
within 1 week.
Within 1 week?
Yes.
Wow.
33.
I got 33 constituencies.
Yes.
That's interesting. But this is about 970 delegates about the two about
plus government appointees, former ambassadors, former ministers, council of elders. So roughly you are talking about 1,200 delegates at least, roughly.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. What to me I engage you when all the delegates no?
Oh, constituencies no.
Only on
I engage one. Accra government appointees.
Okay.
In which we are making steps to engage them. Yeah. From Wachinano, we'll try and touch base with all of them. Yes.
Wow.
We are going to do that. Yes.
But are you confident going into election way? We are confident.
Oh, the record is clear. I mean, about to Obama, I was say assessment.
Yeah.
And assessment, no. It might be show same no.
So
how did you perform? Into assessment, and then look at so many other qualities that were exhibited over the years or experience your level of thinking.
Yes.
The maturity in you. I mean, elections are certain positions. No, you need seasoned people to do it. And so you look for the qualities. And I know that the good people of NDC delegates, they know they are very discerning. Having traversed the constituencies, even though I know most of them already, I realize that the caliber of leadership in the various stages of the party is encouraging.
Okay.
It's very, very encouraging.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I believe that the calls I've been receiving and the feedback gives me a lot of confidence there.
Meaning, sir, you've been regional chairman for 3 terms.
Exactly.
It is almost like Tuabamo will be your 4th term.
Exactly.
What is it about Adekoka? Why always Adekoka? Ade? And going into this election, why should they retain?
Let me ask you.
For 3 terms.
Why? Let me ask you a simple question. Why Akufo-Addo? How many times did he run to become president? How many times? So these questions are not necessary. Is the person capable of working? That's necessary. I mean, we ask questions. The questions must be relevant.
But the point they say.
No, it doesn't matter what the point.
My question was not intended.
No,
for me.
No, it's not for me. People keep asking the question.
Yeah, but it's a relevant question.
So long as you are capable, so long as you are capable, you have a capacity. I mean, have they got a retiring age for you to retire in politics?
No.
Look at Biden. Look at if you are our president, how many times you cover? So those questions, you have to ask whether are you capable of doing the job.
But that's the question I asked.
No, that's the question.
Why?
Because I've got the capacity.
Why always Adekoka?
Because Adekoka knows how to do the job. And when you give Adekoka the opportunity to do the job, he proves beyond reasonable doubt that he can do the job.
Yes.
Exactly. So you got my football days, when I was the president of Forest Bureau Association, I was board chairman of GIHOC, board chairman of Ghana Export Promotion Authority, and go to those institutions now, and you can see the progress that we made, me and my colleagues on the board and as chief executive made, whilst I was board chairman for those institutions. You know, when you go to City House, have you seen that tall building where the African free trade?
Yeah.
That was my baby. I was the board chairman who superintended over the building of Sada, you know. When you go to GIHOC, You see the new industrial, now Kofi Juma is enjoying it. Which was my handiwork.
Time I bought chairman.
Me bought chairman. Yes. We'll go back, go and see what the Georg was before and after. So when you give me a job, I perform.
You deliver.
I deliver. I deliver.
But Utimi say over your 3 terms, no, part in the fortunes, no, I say a quiet because they undulating.
Precisely.
Into from 17 seats, about 13.
No,
about 20.
Yeah. You realize that
yes,
this country has got a certain culture of the 8-year cycle. 8-year cycle in politics.
Yes.
Right. And everywhere, United States, it was recently that they broke the 8-year cycle when Donald Trump was defeated. Now, at that time, we were trying to tell the people that Mahama had only been president for 4 years. But one Kofu always start NDC as having been in power for 8 years. So you realize that at that time, the people of Ghana wanted change, and also the sweet words that Akufo-Addo MPP for no, but kind of free SHS, 1D, 1F, 1 village, 1 dam. Ghana will become a paradise in 18 months. I mean, all those things, those sweet, sugar-coated words. Ghanaians fell for it, and they needed a change. So there was I would say a tsunami.
Okay.
Because parliamentary seat at that 156.
Yes.
It dropped to 106 in Greater Accra, and so in the whole country, we lost by 1 million votes. So you have to look at it from
this is 2016.
2016. So you look at it from that point of view, that the party had challenges, and there was a lot of apathy in the system too, because people felt that they have not benefited from our government. Being in government. So there was apathy. So there were a lot of things that culminated in that, and also Greater Accra suffered, because everybody living in Ghana lives in Greater Accra. So whatever ill feelings they had, they visited on Greater Accra, and we lost almost 7 or 6 or 5 seats.
Oh, okay. That's in 2016.
So
and on the seats about
13. So you can appreciate the fact that was a situation that even if you have brought Mongo Park to come around to come and alleviate, it was a difficult position. So come 2020, we went, with us being in that position at all, we want to see the mandate of the people. And they gave it to us, trusting in that they know we've got the record to perform. You see, I use the word we because it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork. It's not that individual party management. It's not that individual. And in Greater Accra or in the Greater Accra NDC, we don't have a CEO.
Some would say secretaries.
No, they are not CEOs.
They are like administrators.
Yeah, but they are not CEO. That administrator is different from CEO.
Okay.
CEO means Chief Executive Officer.
Sure.
We don't have a CEO in Greater Accra. I heard you say that word. We don't have a CEO in Greater Accra.
But the secretaries administer the party secretariat.
Together, the secretariat is made up of a number of
all the
people. So let's get it straight.
Okay.
It's a teamwork. Party cannot be a one-man show. Right, as a regional chairman, I don't even perform one-man show. We consult each other, we meet, and we we debate, take a decision, and move. So I believe in the collective, and I believe in collective responsibility. You understand? Even though you are the head, the ultimate force on your head, but you must accept responsibility, and it must be a collective responsibility. So collectively, we all move the party from 13 to 20 seats. We moved the presidential from 1-point-something million to 1.32. And collectively, I remember on the day of the elections, some of us went to the various polling, and then we all came to the region my regional organizer, everybody was chipping in an effort to ensure that we win before the election. Every member of the party executive, the regional, the communication, the secretary, everybody played a vital role. You go and do training here. You do training here. So it was a collective effort that brought us to where we are today. It can never be an individual effort. It can never be individual effort.
But the decisions say the secretariat no organize training Emma parliamentary candidate or money training ma constituency executives were there directives coming from you?
I don't want to use the word directives.
Okay.
As a part in the region, we draw up a program. Even our deputies, that's it, when you go the women organizer, deputy, we all believe and meet and work every Tuesday, God given. We have meeting. So it's a collective. It's a collective. It's not an individual thing. It's a collective. The chairman calls for a meeting through the secretary.
Sure.
An agenda is put down. And one by one, we go through the agenda. So anybody who has got an idea will bring it on board. We debate. If it is feasible,
then you go and
then go and do it. It can never be one man. Never. Otherwise, you collapse. The system will collapse.
But somebody can say, when I was not part of the team, this was the performance. Maybe part of the team, the performance changed, and that is to my credit.
Nobody can claim individual credit in any party activity.
Okay.
I cannot claim individual credit, but so you came 94.7 and you join
a team.
You join a team. You join human beings. Otherwise, we will ask you to work alone from A to B every day. You cannot. You join a team, and collectively, we deliver a result. We deliver the result. I cannot claim that the result was achieved by Adekoka. It is impossible. It is not giving credit to people you have worked with. Everybody chipped in. The little drips that you put down forms the water.
Yeah.
When you go to a tap and the pipe is the water is not flowing.
Yeah.
You could see drip, and then you have water. That is how the system works.
The question has been, okay, I think Mibusa, regional secretary Oba had this question, sometimes you leave the stage when the applause is loudest. And he said, from Obeye chairman first time in 2012, right? 2012. And at 2016, Moko elections, seat table 13, 2020, which now nice so a lead charge. My page the about 20 and Obia Bomabaso. Why don't you leave the state?
I asked you a question. The first answer.
Yes.
Have you got a retiring age in business?
No, not about retiring age.
And when do you know when the applause is loud? And who determines when the applause is loud?
But after 2020, Obia Bomabaso.
So listen to me. Now, we want President Mahama to go.
Okay.
Can you say then that President Mahama had been Minister for Communication? He was first Assembly member, Minister for Communication, Vice President, President. Are you saying the applause is loud? I'm asking you. Are you saying the applause is loud?
It depends on where you
Exactly. That's the question I asked you. So who determines when the applause is loud? Now we feel that the wine in the bottle has matured so that it tastes better. So we have to send him. Precisely the same. So the people who are ready and willing to work with him are people like me, who am willing to work, able and willing. I didn't come to this studio on crutches.
Yes.
Even Sir John, God bless him, his soul, said that if Akufo-Addo is in His Excellency, it's even wheelchair Kwado bring him to. So if he was not in a wheelchair, where does the applause sound loud? The applause sound loud when Shakespeare says the dawn of day has come.
And you know when you are able to work for John Mahama to go back
exactly.
to the house.
That's the applause. That is the applause. That's the applause.
Okay. And then on that note, the question would be, sir, because you've done a certain job before, says you see omode akonwa ne Simon Obiwa. What is new? What will keep Chairman Adekoka motivated to do something new?
The motivation is that we want to consolidate the 26 that we got,
okay,
and then to add more
in Greater Accra. Add more,
which is a possibility.
Really?
Yes. You see, politics has got a scientific base. Has a scientific base.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because the politics that we're doing the 20th century, 19th century is gone.
Yes.
Politics now is based on data. You understand?
Yes.
And it's based on science. And among other strategies. So first look at the data. What is the trend? How is the data trending? So you look at the seats that are marginal. How did they become marginal? Because if those seats were in the hands of your opponent, and today, at the time that they were holding those seats, the margins were so huge. But you look at recent trends, the margins are diminishing. It means the trajectory is that a little bit of effort, you can pick those seats up. So you look at that's science and data. So you look at the data. What's the data telling you? The data is telling that probably a 5% swing in certain constituencies. You can take this. And I give you a very typical example. Lejekuku, the time we lost Lejekuku, right? The difference between MPP and N was almost about 12,000. In 2016, they turned that 12,000 margin to win by 1,000 to 2,000. From 12,000, they were able to turn it. So you look at a constituency like Ayawaso West Lagos. At the last count, it was about 190, is it 190? 190, I think the difference was less than 2 million.
Okay.
Less than 2 million.
Okay.
Not 2 million.
2,000.
2,000, sorry. That's right. Less than 2,000, that's right. So about 1,900. That's the figure I was looking for.
Okay.
You see this now, millions. About with him. You understand?
Yeah.
Whilst that 2016, it was somewhere about 7,000, 8,000. So this has become a marginal seat. That if we are able to do our work well, we can pick it up. At Blakema West, it was West, Oslo,
yes.
It used to be about 12,000. Now it has come to 5,000 and change. Tema West, it used to be about 7, 8, 9,000. It's now about 1,900. You understand? So when you look at these marginal seats, if you were able to turn 12,000 majority vote, so what?
I say no two elections are the same.
But I give you an example that the trend in those constituencies are that it is coming down. Look at Domiko Abenya.
Yes.
We took it from almost 30,000 to 50-something thousand. So the trend is also changing. So these are the dynamics that can inform you that you are capable with good strategies to overturn these constituencies into your basket.
And you are promising, sir, when you are retained, you would work to achieve that.
I be there no.
Defend I boafo.
I boafo no. I be there no. Why you there?
I be that.
The correct.
Oh, okay.
Obi, yeah.
Chairman.
Yes.
But only delegates ne din komo going round, you know. O message no more jitum.
Oh yes, I mean I'm telling you, we want to win power. The ultimate of all these things that we are going through, you know, is to win power. That is how all this going from one constituency to another to be asked to be elected into office. You know?
Yes.
It's not that you are being elected to a position. You are being elected to an office to serve the people, to ensure that the people are positioned and together we wrestle power from the MPP. And that's the message that the delegates are listening to, and because they are also hungry for power.
Sure.
Because their standard of living now is in the doldrums. Precisely, they are also, so they are looking for people who are going to champion their cause and together get the NDC back to where President Mahama will continue the work that he started and was truncated in 2016. And above all, to better their lives. So who best is placed to do that? Somebody who has got a record. That is why we say President Mahama must continue. He has a record. So based on that, you make a value judgment. You make choices that will stand the test of time. Choices that will enable you to determine whether your party comes to power or not. So these are the choices that you make available to them, and that this is the choice. So garbage in, garbage out. So this is the message that we want to come to power. Who is best placed to champion you, to lead you, to work with you? Because he alone cannot bring you to power. But the total contribution of everybody, from the branch level, the constituency level, to national, to regional level, to national level, to the flag bearer, all of us, our collective effort, that will enable us
to come
to power. And this is a message. It's a message of hope. It's a message of hope. That come, let's join together, and together we deliver.
You don't get the feeling from them, say they would want to try somebody new.
I don't think so. I don't think so. This is not the time, man. Look, we have got only 2 years
to the next election.
Yeah. 2 years. And it's a critical election. It's critical. And I've told you the nuances. I heard the regional secretary going through with you.
Yeah.
I'll use the word nuances.
Yeah.
The nuances of having to go through to win an election. And like we said, some of us have run elections in this country. Not once, not twice, 3 times. And it's not an easy job for somebody who has not even been able to maintain a constituency, or somebody who ran parliamentary for 1 term and couldn't continue.
Regional chairman, a bigger role.
You are talking about 34
constituencies under you.
Yes, 34 constituencies, not 1 constituency.
34.
And if the electoral commissioner goes to do some gerrymandering, or other seats will be added to it, because Greater Accra is so huge that certain constituencies, if we believe in true democracy,
might be divided.
You have to look at them so that the parliamentarians will have enough time to do proper constituency works.
Now let me go through my notice of poll for the chairman position. No, now for all the years our contest regional chairman, no, when aspirant ne door so pa.
Oh, I've always had the same. The last
5 people.
The last time, the last time was, I think, 1, 2, 3, Last time was 3.
Now we are 3.
Yeah, 3. I mean, no, 4, including
4.
me.
Okay.
Including me, yeah, 4.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Amate, Ashimo, Kundo.
Okay.
So I've always had people
contesting.
Exactly.
Now let me share this year, you know. It Michael Tete Kweti. So we name no.
In this studio, I want us to talk about my
your candidature.
My candidature. I'm not here to talk about.
But it's a contest. You have to test your strength against
your competitors. No, I don't have to test. They have to test their strength against me.
You. Because you are the incumbent.
Exactly. So get the words right.
Yeah, but the point is, they would also come with some strengths.
Well, they have to determine what strength and weakness they've got. Let's talk about Adeko.
Yeah, because the Emma people say, Tetene, for example, and he makes the point, say, Momo regional party office, party office ni here Nkonya, and in your or no, and a party.
So, do you know how many people I joined NDC?
Yes,
as far back as 1994.
94.7.
28 years ago, when I joined NDC. Do you know the contributions that we have made for the past 28 years? Talk about chairs.
At the regional office.
I'm telling you that for 28 years, do you know the contributions a lot of people have made in the NDC? Can you imagine the Yiti Mensers, Isifu Ali, Ubeda Samoa, those who formed the party, do you know the contributions that they've made? Others have labored, and we share in their glory. And the small mercies that we give their glory, we beat our chest about it. I don't have to come and sit here and tell you what I've done the last 20, Professor Mills' time. I don't have to. Those are irrelevant.
Asempa FM.
It is irrelevant.
4.7.
The people who have bought I know people who have bought containers of T-shirts, containers of party headgear. People have bought cars. They've donated cars, 4 wheels. They've donated Mahindras
to the party.
To the party. I don't want to mention their names. Right? People have sold their houses to run NDC. People in their small way have given people stipend to even buy ice water. My brother, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. You see, I've got certain documents in my car. If I bring it out to show you, it means we are exposing the party, and as a chairman of the party, I don't do that. Maybe when our party people, we meet our party caucus, but not on national
radio.
No, not. And he said no.
But the other point some of them have made against you has been said you've been chairman for the last 12 years. Party no any a regional office to call their own, a proper one.
Baby, NPP.
I was a rent.
NPP as a party.
Yes.
Which premises are they in?
The national or the regional?
Both. Do they own those buildings?
It's a national. They're more asylum down.
It is. Go and ask the owner of the asylum down property.
But he donated it to the party, no?
Now you are asking. Now you are making a different assumption. Now you're making a different assumption. It was donated.
Sure.
And the person need to come and stand in the streets and ring bell. Jingle bell, my donate party, jingle bell. You see, no, jingle bell, me see, jingle bell, yembe swami o, jingle bell.
No, but only on strong point. They say as we speak. So the campaign officer what tema? What promises? Please
declare results. Please go into my car and bring me some documents.
The police our office what tema.
I will just show you.
Declare result. He's donating the office.
No, but please ask them to. They'll bring you a document, and I want to show it to the camera.
Yes.
Good. So you wait.
And he makes the point. Say,
don't worry at all. You are taking me to.
You've been there for 12 years.
Yeah.
Which means in your party.
Sir,
you're too much free.
Yo, meba.
You've heard that.
Obe filing the papers.
Yes.
No, filing or ball so. Because of filing office no, and yet that is why no, but you renting cry you tuaka, and you're free. It is a good about or no. Wa donate office ama ni constituency.
Yes.
Also I donate part.
No say.
Maybe so. Me ma catch and say.
Yes.
Of course for document na say asas no when this for dimu.
At the constituency.
You see charity begins at home.
Asempa FM.
You see charity begins at home. Minia. Share. There's somebody this way.
In the way, Ningo Pram.
This is the bigger portion.
Wait, okay. In the Ningo Pram, National Democratic Congress NDC proposed site for constituency office.
Good.
Yes.
Oh yes, sir. Promise when you wanted to be
constituency chairman. Yes.
This is the office.
Office no way.
I mean, who be somebody actually? Just on my land. For fetch the camera no monche.
Some way assassin.
It's a trouble. I know one in go so yeah. Constituency chairman no yeah.
Yes.
Pam Bill Gates.
Yes.
And any.
Pam Bill Gates.
Pam Bill Gates. Enuni.
No, but say what trust my partner a good step and
OC ultramodern.
Yeah, party of
office. No. What constituency? A hona ufi. Wait to me and see, and then I'll see my region. Me say charity begins at home. Charity. Who see them all here? No, so consider my mother-in-law.
But man, does it stop the fact, in your case as regional chairman for 12 years, you need permanent office?
Don't forget that.
Okay.
Don't forget in the first instance, we came to power in 2009.
Yes.
And then 2016, we left power.
You left power, yes.
And we are now in 2020.
Sure.
We have been in opposition for 8 good years. How many NDC businesses are surviving for them to even have
money to contribute?
Exactly. If you see somebody's business, an NDC man who says his business is thriving, whom is he working with?
Government, obviously.
And what's the name of the government?
The NPP government.
Good. Dufour's bank is closed down. Adongo's bank is closed down. Microfinance and NDC bank will all be closed down. But here we are. We have people in NDC whose business are thriving under the government on NPP, who has made it their point to destroy all NDC businessmen. I can mention names. I can mention NDC people who are in the oil business, who for the past 6 years have not lifted an ounce of oil. But some people in
oil business,
in NDC, are thriving.
Really?
Whom are they working for? Please.
Say they are smart businessmen.
So, God bless them for being smart businessmen.
But the other thing, so they say, if the leader is innovative, despite the challenges, you come up with
and that is why that the people that we raise money from our
Your party people.
And most of them, they are living on what do you call it? For want of word. Ahokyere. Do you know how our party financiers, when you go to them, they complain? Now go and see the last election, the last what do you call it? Constituency election that we did.
Yes.
We had to raise this from our dues, and the dues was not even sufficient. You see, so those are not the important thing. Is that where we are we not producing results? We are producing results. Is it the building that we have to build that would indicate you are result oriented? Even if you are living a hen scoop, but you produce results, that is what matters. That is what matters.
94.7.
So when you don't have a campaign message, then you throw inventives like this, and when they are put to strict proof, you find that you are a bit wanting.
Anyway, we're a part of the.
I've given the signboard, maybe a signboard you see no, and yeah, we're a part. Can signboard no?
Oh, send him back.
I said yeah.
Ningo Pram NDC proposed site for
constituency
office.
Almost constituency office.
In fact, Enra Mibusano, and he made the point say, assassinate the waje, and the constituency they have the land now. Kwame, office no
now because you see,
I asked him that
don't change the goalposts. And then we change the goalposts.
Oh, I'm not changing the
goalposts. Also propose that the constituency. No, have you been to Ningo Pram? Look at the constituency executives. Look at the. You see, when you give a child matches, you set the house on fire. Then when they bring the fire extinguisher, he will tell you, say, oh, there be what I do, maybe what I do, maybe what I do.
They are so.
You put the fire matches on. You have been there when they are not telling you. Constituency won't get see. Come on, my brother.
But the other thing is, should political parties always do things like this when they are in office?
No. But the question is that political parties is a corporate entity.
Yes.
So how can individuals build party offices? It is the corporate responsibility of the party to have an estate department, and then we have a policy of regeneration, of making sure your offices are in. Why is the parliament? Why don't parliamentarians build their offices? But parliament say, government will give you money, we will build the offices for you. Because as a chairman, I will transit. I'm passing through. The party must remain. So no one individual can come and say that I'm going to build. No, that notion should be put to rest. It's a corporate entity. You as a regional chairman or chairman of a constituency is to mobilize your people to bring the party to power, to increase and enhance the image of the party to be attractive. You are not going to. You are not. The party chairman is not an infrastructure. It's not an infrastructure chairman.
On your estate chairman.
An estate chairman. So this knows that determines how many people have to collectively. The party must have a policy, and that is what we've been crying for. That the party, when you go to other jurisdiction, the party, per its innovation and business-oriented manner. You go to South Africa. When you go to ANC, they own MTN.
Yes.
All the big
shares in MTN.
They have shares. All the major banks, they have shares. All the big estate hotels, they have, because they are a corporate entity.
But you can do that. Why are you not doing
Why?
that?
Because that is why I'm saying that it is of late that the party NDC even thought of having a business committee.
Okay.
The last election, where Spio Gabra and other businessmen were brought, because we have lagged behind in those things. We have believed in the NDC being, where we came from. NDC is not a property owing democracy. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So the mentality
94.7
of owning properties and that is not the bane of the NDC as a party purchased a huge land somewhere on the motorway, right?
Yes.
To go and build university and a party office and that kind of. What happened to it? It was dead on arrival, because our thinking, probably now our thinking must be shaped in that direction. So that is not a political weapon. The political weapon, when you were made a chairman, you failed miserably. The party now is minority in parliament, but the party is now the majority caucus in parliament. And I said,
No, the party is not.
The
Majority caucus, no.
MP, no, sorry, I've got it wrong. The NDC, the Greater Accra in parliament,
Okay.
is the majority.
So amongst the MPs in Greater Accra, NDC has the majority. Yes.
Among the MPs in parliament,
Yes.
NDC has got the majority.
Yes.
Let's get it clear.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So those are the things that you look for.
Asempa FM.
But as for
94.7.
contributing, the fact that you have somebody who is a branch chairman, a branch secretary, a branch organizer, a constituency chairman. Look, the sacrifices they make, money cannot be quantified in money. So if somebody has given something small and you want them to carry it to high heavens, think about the band down there, the grassroots man, the branch chairman who sacrifices and works and goes to knock at doors and they take the risk. What would that person say? Because it is their collective effort that makes the party to be formed, for you even to have the opportunity to come and say, I'm donating chairs. You understand?
Yeah.
The grassroots man there who traverses the constituency when you are not there, who when there's Christ way, he goes on the street, who in his little way mobilize people. Do you know how much that sacrifice is? That sacrifice is worth more than 100 chairs. The chairs are only 100. It's worth more than 100 chairs. The sacrifices. People who have lost their lives in NDC. People like Jibodi, whom we are celebrating here today, do the sacrifices where she took bullets on her feet, on her back, whips.
4.7.
Can you quantify those sacrifices for a pittance 100 chairs?
That is or donate 100 chairs
100 chairs
to the regional
to
office.
the regional office, because I formed the finance committee and I made him a member, and among others. And because of the finance committee, you are going to raise funds. So you first must show example. So the finance committee, some brought t-shirts, some brought computers. When you go to our regional office, even the television set in my office was a donation. People, and so your donation to the finance was 100 chairs, which I asked you. Is that what you have to now get a bell and go to every studio and mount high horse to ride? And I'm asking you, the sacrifices people have paid with their price, is 100 chairs worth more than them?
But the other thing is
now, Obi,
yes,
listen very carefully.
me too.
He goes round to say that he sponsored 32 branches or constituencies.
Yeah. Oh boy, no swenra. Yes.
This is a certificate.
Yes.
It will be 1, 2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yes.
12.
12 constituencies.
12 constituencies. These are the certificates. Where is the television?
Oh no, I said they say it.
Moja, these are the certificates. 12. You see, those in glass houses, they don't throw stones. 12. And out of the 12 says that they could have, he won them. Busila, Apak constituency.
Chairman, Kasanemba.
If you go and adopt Apak constituency,
Yes.
Nadoli constituencies,
Yes.
these are NDC constituencies. Maybe you want to drink beer with Apak, so you decide to sponsor him. And this one too, we are standing on high heavens and say multiply the figures when the figures are not 32.
Yeah, but Chairman, say 12 from part.
I am saying
what
that
do you also do?
I'm not in this studio to come and tell you what I've done. I am not in that industry. I told you. So should we go and call President Mahama to come and tell NDC what he has donated to compare to somebody? That is not the exercise we are doing here. We are telling people, we are speaking truth to power.
Yeah, but Chairman, if you are not ready to tell people what you did, then Obi
discount. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not discounting what the person says. I am saying don't go to high heaven
and put out numbers.
Numbers, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, Upper Menya.
This is our sis. Read them.
Upper Menya.
So the question is your own backyard, Greater Accra.
Yes.
How many constituencies
did you help?
Where we have orphan constituencies.
So far, no, Greater Accra anymore.
Exactly.
Where about some trade?
Yes, mention them.
New Edubia.
Yeah, mention them.
I said, okay, I think one Greater Accra.
Greater Accra anymore. Don't tell me Greater Accra.
Say Ningo Prampram, Greater Accra.
Where Ningo?
Yeah, this Ningo Prampram. And away a Belsa South, Kintampo South, Nadoli Kalio, and Akrofrum.
Now let me ask. I will let you call the Ningo Prampram.
Yeah.
The MP is
Sam George.
Sam George.
Yes.
You can't tell me that you adopted Sam George constituency. The person that you preach skirt and blouse against.
So who gave him the certificate?
We are going to investigate. We've seen it. You are going to investigate. Because if I call Sam George now, if Sam George is your friend,
yes,
call him.
But the certificate is signed by Samuel of Swampofo and John Dramani Mahama.
Oh, but certificate there, Jimmy Chama Messiah Bibri. Yes, we said the Mamo be a certificate of office. My same be a more.
But Chairman, if you are talking to party
you see,
oh, they're ready to say, so why?
No.
We are original chairman. What have you done?
I'll show you a document. I'll show you. But I don't want that document.
No, they ain't fan chair. Yeah, but you have to tell them.
I want you to read for yourself.
No problem.
Read this one.
Hey.
Who's the A? Who can A? Can A?
Kobina Ade Kayewo.
Hey, I mean, I'm not
full name, no.
Yeah, Kobina Ade Koka. Eh? Who's the A? I don't want it to go public because it's not fair to the landlord or whoever it is.
And you paid when you want to try.
The natural was one.
No, I want to confirm.
Would you say, no money, but book a more was to confirm. Hey, LCA.
And then you skaketwa.
Oh, Kasa is Kaskitwa. Oh, they wouldn't him. I said they don't want to come and talk. Minia. What boy will know? What boy will know? Until question will be some say it is not right and proper to come and sit on television.
About why do you pay this much for more?
With the Nyabutra Yashi, with the Mandachra, and one here. And when
the chairman of the always come.
Oh, Obi dead up as a year. Obi dead up as a
No, that's it.
Obi dead up as a
year. Some started me who boy.
Obi dead up as a Obi. I feel the pancasa. I feel the pancas. Obi, what would that show? Where you person, you bet not a television, so they're the chair proper.
No, I understand. But is that that's a regional chairman and Juman and he says how?
Who catch me? Bibia Bonnie at the Suao, Papa at the Suao, but I accept collective responsibility. Now, Obawa, my office, I get to have you. Chair spending system. But
why do you do in the way we are? Why do you do this?
Because the party, we are in a party for the party to do what? To grow. So our little drips. That is what forms the party. When was someone make it? Who's open evidence? My more evidence base.
Okay.
Obi aka okay then for my dear mommy. For my dear mommy.
But at least Usia delegates you show them.
Oh yes. I've shown it them wherever I've gone. I've shown it them. And I've given them this exposition. And they sit down and they are baffled. So somebody can sit. Only yesterday, the same person went and said that giving Yitiminsa 90,000 liters of gas oil. I called Yiti and told him this is what they are saying. He said I've given for his campaign. I don't know which tankers or which petrol stations they put them in.
But Chairman, as I say, I think going around and listening to what the delegates are telling you, it seems your biggest competitor in this race, Michael Tete.
No, the biggest liar in this race.
Oh, but that's not fair.
It's fair.
How is it fair?
I've just told you so. Simplicity.
So this is somebody who confirmed on air said he has always been Team Ade.
What Team Ade?
Oh, I'm not on
what Team Ade?
I say he's always been part
for
of
where? He has never followed me in my. The last that I got to know him when 2019 when he wanted to be honest with you. When we teamed up because Sam George had a problem
with the regional executive.
I suspended him in 2012, 2015. So somebody was suspended. How can he be in your team?
Hey, now Jackson, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm a member of team.
We team. I never had a team a day. I never had a team. I never had a team in my elections.
Asempa FM.
And why did he traverse with me? That's what I'm saying. Don't. Why? The time I got in 2019 when he came, when I helped him to become the constituency chairman, that's the time I got when they brought that it was Yitimes. I introduced him to me. And I helped him to become the constituency chairman. That he even only spent 1.5 years and resigned. He wanted to be parliamentary candidate. What team? Where? That's a
Chairman, 80 Sunday and abatoɔ no ɛreba so. A day final message now DJ delegate. Meaning kasa opesa wo kasa opesa wo kan kan opesa wo kasa.
Oh, delegates no. Ninya Ghana kasa be Ghana kasa.
Okay.
Delegates no. I've met them in their constituency and I've told them that
Asempa FM 94.7.
They are at the crossroads of taking decision which will spell the destiny of the party in the next 2 years. So they have to listen and use their conscience. They shouldn't rely on what people are going to give them before they cast their vote. Because the vote that they are going to cast is for them, their children and their mothers and their fathers and their uncles who have not got the privilege to come and cast a vote. So the vote is not a vote that you play with. You must be discerning. Or say, no more way, no more share, and conform our present themselves, no more share. The competence of the person, the experience of the person, the maturity of the person. For Greater Accra, NDC epitomizes all the constituencies in this country. It is the crème de la crème. So, garbage in, garbage out. I've told them. It is a vote of conscience that they are going to cast. A vote of conscience. Because you have worked with them for the past 6 years. In rain, in sunshine, we have traversed the election, 34 constituencies. The last election with President Mahama. By the time we finished, a lot of them had got COVID. But you are aware, thanks by the grace of God, some had to leave this country to go and come back. And the sacrifices you have made for this party. So, delegate, a vote for me is a vote for John Dramani Mahama. And listen carefully, a vote for me is a vote for John Dramani Mahama. Anything.
But why would you tell them that? I didn't hear.
Yes, because all of us believe that the man who can take us to Canaan is John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah, meaning say you don't believe in your own capacity to campaign on your own way.
No, I'm saying that.
John Mahama name.
No. I'm saying that I'm campaigning on my own capacity. But here is somebody who wants to join John Mahama, campaign for John Mahama, because a lot of people will probably turn up to want to contest him. And we want to be the people who will be around him to bring JM to power.
But you've been around him and you've not been able to bring him to power.
The last election we won, I don't want us to go there.
Which election?
The 2020 elections. We won. Some electoral commissioner declared the results. Not the proper results were declared. John Mahama won the election.
Chairman, unim say yeka say o competitor Michael Tete say what can say bebre or person rebut you.
I say what can say bebre or baby my rebut when you do that.
Oh no, I'm asking you.
No,
that's why I asked.
No, what can say bebre? What can say bebre? Obi rebut no. I'm just responding
to the issues. No,
that's all. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
Because you said yesterday he was sitting here.
Yeah, on phone actually.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But he has made statements, and if I don't respond to it, no.
Sure.
So I'm only responding
to the
statement that there's no need for rebuttal. I am not here to tangle with him. I am not.
But he's your.
I said brother. I am not here. Your younger brother must respect your elders. Younger brothers must respect their elders. People who have put their life on the table for you.
But I say, Ashimo, money or more, I can't say that threat, my own. No.
I am not here to look at. I told you from the beginning.
Yeah.
When we started this conversation, I said, let's talk about the cooker.
At the cooker's campaign.
And then you persisted and started asking questions. And you wanted me to give you answers. And I'm giving you answers.
But how is it possible, Chairman Ade, say as regional chairman, no, now youth organizer, as we did 60 years, Ade?
Go and ask NDC Constitution. Go and ask NDC
All right,
Constitution.
you were not worried about that?
Youth age is in the mind.
No.
No, please.
No.
Please. Please.
Chairman Ade,
Please. No. That is that.
We
No.
a youth.
No.
Our country, we have category.
That is a UN category. Yes. But that doesn't mean that you as a human being don't have your category. You must have your own standard.
So are you youthful?
More girls were more girls were studio.
No, studio had you know.
And we are not Mabakunko Jamufi.
But I say, we youth organize our bar over content. Friend Thomas Ashon, Emmanuel Niashimo, Kojo obeying Benko, Kojo obeying Benko na yewanya. Maintain the thing that unim no.
Oh, you're Rasta man. Who are blessed? No man cares.
I did in the picture Afro na
yeah, what's that for Rasta man?
Oh, Sunday.
Who are blessed?
Sunday will be interesting.
Who are blessed? No man cares. Are they so mad? James Brown.
Sunday by this time dear.
Inshallah.
When
we fly back. Inshallah.
Chairman Ade.
Inshallah.
Kobina Ade.
It is only God who makes kings and queens. It is not by my will.
Yes.
By the will of God.
By the will of
so
God.
If God is willing and able, inshallah, God will speak.
Do you have the support of your other regional executives?
Oh yes.
Do they wish you are retained?
Oh, but I am their dean. I'm their chairman of charm.
No, I mean, with regional executives.
Yes, I know.
Or secretary, or organizer, or treasurer in Greater Accra.
Oh, but do you know anybody's head?
Yeah,
but I'm working with a team. I have a team that I'm working with. We are from the regional executives.
You are working with them as in what? Like you are working with them
as executive, regional executive.
More campaign. Boom.
Yeah, boom.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
In the as chairman.
Yes.
And as secretary.
Our platform, our platform that we put up is that all of us in the region have worked very well.
Yes.
All of us have worked very well, and I believe all of us must be retained.
Sure.
That is my message.
Okay.
Everybody. So I'm not going to sit anywhere
and talk against.
No. So I created a platform.
Okay.
But it's like a train.
Some will drop.
Some will drop. Some will come
jump on. Yeah.
You understand? That is what we are doing. So I go out to read the executive. I don't go out as a Adekoka campaign.
Okay.
The regional executives
are behind you.
Anytime I meet my other colleagues, I say, "Oh, come and join us." The last time we met at Lejekuku, the secretary and the deputy, they were there. When we came, I said, "Oh, why don't you come and join?" And they said, "Oh, they've been busy in the office." The last time I met the treasurer, I said, "Come and join." I believe in the unity of purpose. I'm a unifier. And I believe that all of us have worked to the betterment of NDC. And the good people of NDC should judge us individually and make their choices. But I will never vilify any, because if I say the executive is not good, it means I'm not good. But if the executive is good, then I'm good. Are you sitting here, Obi? I'm sure you are working with people.
Sure.
I see some people on your television screen, somebody handling your... Somebody even came to whisper into your ear, somebody working on their mind. It is the collective...
That's true.
That is what is making Obi popular. It is not Obi making himself popular. It is the people at the background that are, if let them switch the mic off and see whether somebody will hear your voice.
Chairman Kobina Ade.
Yes.
No, we are too much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So endorse me. This one, endorse me. Don't say that is unethical. I've worked with you for so many years. I can mention the people who have sat in this chair. God bless one of us. I've worked with you. Yeah. So there's no need for me. For you, you should be bold enough to tell the whole NDC delegates, Ade is my man. Like you said, Ade, we are there.
We are brutal.
Thank you very much. It's an endorsement. No, thank you very much.
Ekosiisen is in higher Sempa 94.7 FM.